Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome in. Welcome to your tarot reading. This is the Love Seer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Many of you are here from my first channel. On that first channel, I have been shadow banned, so I'm having a difficult time really sharing my videos with people, and I've decided to sort of transition onto this new channel, the Love Seer. So you're welcome to stay tuned and like, comment, subscribe to show support. Let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for guiding us. What is the message for someone out there? Please remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. You have 37, which is the clock. The clock represents time, despair, toil and labor. Let's go ahead and clarify the clock. Like I said, the clock is all about time. It can also represent waiting. You have number 4, which is courtship. You have number 7. Number 7 is the snake, okay. Have 21, family room. 19 is the tower. Just give me a few seconds, you guys. Let me really look into this and share with you what I'm seeing. All right, I definitely want you to be careful because I see some deception in your romantic life. I'm actually seeing two romantic suitors who have presented themselves to you, but I don't believe that their love offer is worth it. Sometimes you will be faced with a choice between two, but the answer is neither, okay? Again, sometimes in life you're faced with two options and you don't have to go with either one. You can choose to say no to both options because they're both the same. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. You have two people who are romantically interested in you. One of them is showing up as the snake because they are withholding information from you. The information that they're withholding from you is that they have a family. Okay? I even feel like they definitely have a family. They have a child with someone. Okay? And for some reason, they just don't want to tell you that, most likely because they still have unfinished business with their child's mother. Because the truth is, if they don't have any business with their child's mother, then why would they withhold this information from you? Okay? I feel like there's a family unit which they are connected to. They're showing up as the snake because the snake has two tongues, right? Two tongues. So this is someone who lies, or they strategically withhold information from you in order to manipulate you into getting what they want from you. So in this case, they know that you most likely won't be as interested in them because they are connected to a family, because they have a family, should I say. And so they're going to withhold that part of their life from you. They do want to court you. Courting is just another, old-fashioned term for dating. This is someone who's romantically interested in you, but they're totally not worth it. You also have a second romantic suitor who is showing up as the tower, because this is someone who is very successful in their career. The tower represents those big companies like institutions, corporations, governments. The second romantic interest of yours, I believe this person works in the corporate world. They may even be a big business person, entrepreneur, but I just feel like this is someone who's very well established when it comes to their career. This is someone who definitely has a profession. They may even be working for a company. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Right now, let's focus on this first romantic suitor of yours, okay? This first person. I feel like these two people are men. So this could very much be a message for a woman. Just take it how it resonates. And of course, if the message doesn't resonate, that's okay. You're welcome to watch the other readings here on my channel. So this first person, okay, who wants to give you a love offer, they are being very, very sneaky with you, okay? I also feel like this person's really good at manipulating you. They may be very charming. They have really good interpersonal skills, so they know how to bond with you on an intimate level. They know how to make you feel special. That's just their charming side. But because they are so good at emotional intimacy, they're really good at also emotionally manipulating people. So please be aware of this person. Everybody has their good side and their bad side. These are just their bad side. They know how to be intimate on an emotional level. Therefore, they also know how to emotionally manipulate. Please ignore the background noise. But I strongly believe that they are withholding an important piece of information here. And I feel like it's pertaining to another woman in their life who they have a child with. Okay, this family room, the family room can even represent something personal, confidential, like they're withholding something from you here. It's like a secret that they're keeping from you. But they want to romance you, and they're really hoping that you will take a chance with them. 39 is the dice, taking chances. It looks like the clock is saying that you're not budging. You haven't made a decision. You haven't chosen, because the truth is both options are the same. These are two deceitful people. They're just deceitful in different ways. But at the core of it all, they are both the same. Tell us more about the clock. It's like they may be two different people, but they carry the same spirit, which is the spirit of deceit. So definitely pray for discernment. Clarify the clock. 34 is occupation. Oops. Yeah. So let's talk about the other man, because there's two who are romantically interested in you. And it's almost as if you have to choose between the two of them. But what I'm telling you is sometimes in life, you will be presented with two options, but the answer is neither. Because if you use your discernment, you may see that at the core of the both of them, they're the same. They carry the same spirit, deception. It's like same spirit, but different faces. A spirit can actually reside in multiple people at the same time. It's a spirit. It's not a physical being. So it doesn't have any physical restriction. Let's talk about the other gentleman who's interested in you. He's very career focused. He's extremely successful in his work life. I feel like he has some kind of fancy title to his career. I see that he is working in a company. This one here is all about status. 17 is the stork, which represents rising to the top, elevation. You know, this is someone who is very focused on climbing the ladder, climbing to the very top. So status is very big for him. And with occupation, yes, he is career focused. He has a bit of an intense kind of energy to him. 36 is the cross. The cross represents burdens, baggage, stress, grief. This one is extremely intense for whatsoever reason, okay? We can even clarify the cross, number 36. Yeah. 18 is the child. His personality, truly, yeah, 33 is the key, discoveries and solution. You will discover that this one carries childhood trauma. He is the way that he is due to his childhood. His personality is the way that it is due to how he was raised. So that intensity that he has, it comes from certain things that he experienced as a child. Childhood trauma. That's what he needs to heal from. Knowing this will help you know how to work with this man, right? How to handle him. If this is someone who you're interested in giving a chance to. So here you have two men who are romantically interested in you, waiting to give you a love offer. But are they both worth it? What do you think? Okay, you have to really make a decision here. Let's go ahead and look at 32, despair. $30 is adjudication. $26 is the book. Clarify 32, despair, high honor. So there's more about him. The second one, the one who is career driven, career focused, who's definitely all about status. I feel like he has a high position in the company that he works for. He could be on the level of an executive. He's not truly happy. It's like he has the material success, but not the romantic success. He doesn't have true emotional fulfillment. He still believes that something is missing in his life. In clarity of despair, he shows up as adjudication. The adjudication really shows a person who's in a position of power and great influence, like the judge. The judge has a big say when it comes to what happens to these two people who are standing before him. The adjudication card is like the Hierophant card. For those of you who are familiar with tarot, the adjudication is really someone who's in some kind of leadership role or position and has a lot of influence over others. So that's definitely the second one. 26 is the book. I call it the book of knowledge. What you should know is that this one here has a way of getting what he wants because he's well connected. Like I said, this man is in some kind of influential position pertaining to his job. So he has a way of getting information on you. Hence the book of knowledge. It represents information. He has a way of sort of getting his way because he's of high honor, 25. He's just one phone call away from knowing what he wants to know about you. He has connections, okay? He's well connected to high places. High places is where the money, the power, and the status lies. So he has all of this like influence, but personally, he feels sort of broken, in despair on an emotional level. It's like he has everything except for that one thing, which would be love. It's like having the world in your hands, but still feeling unfulfilled. Because money can't buy love, at least not true love. Let's look at toil and labor. Toil and labor is monotonous work. Yeah, it's monotonous work. It's the kind of work that it's like repetitive. It doesn't bring you any real fulfillment, but you just do it anyways because you have to. So tell us more about toil and labor. Number 6 is mature woman. Oops. Clarify toil and labor. $18 is the dog. The dog is representing someone who's honorable in character, trustworthy, and supportive. So let's talk about you. Toil and labor is a card that's representing you. You're doing something in your life that feels quite repetitive and unfulfilling. Maybe it's your job. Take it how it resonates. I don't feel like you are very emotionally fulfilled right now in your life. You're just sort of doing things because you have to do it. You know, it's like you're on automatic. In clarity of toil and labor, you have number 8. Number 8 is the coffin. And the coffin represents death, but don't worry, it's not a literal death. It's more so of a spiritual death. So the coffin really represents endings, okay? And I always say to every ending, there's a new beginning. But I feel like right now you are going through some kind of massive transformation. Remember, to every ending, there's a new beginning. To every death, there's a rebirth. So you're being transformed into the mature woman. The mature woman is someone of emotional maturity, spiritual maturity. This is someone who's very evolved. The mature woman is like the Empress in the other classic tarot decks. So yeah, there's this development, right? It's like you're being developed. You're going through certain experiences that is transforming you into this evolved person. It's very necessary for your growth, especially your spiritual growth. You, though, are being represented by the dog. It shows that you're someone who has a very strong character that is of morals, because the dog is someone who's trustworthy and supportive. The dog represents someone who is honorable. So you have maintained your good character through it all, throughout all of these, dissatisfying experiences. You're still showing up as the dog, which is very impressive. It's like you don't allow these life challenges to change who you are for the negative. Yep, you're staying who you are. 35 is the anchor. The anchor is representing security. Security and stability through the storm. The anchor is what keeps you afloat so that you don't sink and drown in the storm. The anchor is saying that you are remaining true to yourself despite the changes in your life. Very powerful. What else should we know about you? What's going on in your life personally? We talked about your, potential romantic suitors, but let's look at you. So you're headed in a certain direction. 42 is the compass, and the compass represents guidance and direction. It's like you're choosing to remain on your path and continue walking down your path. Well, I feel like very soon, as you walk further down this pathway that you're choosing to remain on, you're not allowing any person, place, or thing to take you from this pathway, as in you're staying on track. You're not allowing anyone to mislead you from your rightful path. I feel like as you continue to walk down this path, you're actually going to come together with something or someone, because 24 is the heart, and the heart is representing union, connections, sort of like how you see the two swans coming together. Let's see what this is that you're going to come together with. Number 2 is the main female. Okay, what are you coming together with? Hmm. 39 is community. Imprisonment. I see there's something about a relocation is what I'm seeing. You're coming together with a new community. This is where you're going to be residing. These are new people who you're going to be meeting because you're now in a new place. Let me see. 29 is imprisonment. 29, imprisonment. The imprisonment represents restrictions. Someone who feels like stuck and bound. Main female, that's talking about your personal life. Like, this is the community that you're going to be living in, your neighbors, you know. And it's almost like you can't really change that. Like, once you come together with this community, this is your new assignment. There's a mission. That's why God is sending you to this community. There's an assignment, there's a mission, and you're not supposed to leave this community, at least not permanently. You know, it's one thing if you want to take a trip somewhere and then return home. You want to travel and then, you know, return back home. But wow, you're supposed to be committed. You're supposed to be committed to this community because it's connected to your spiritual assignment. There are times where God will assign you to people, places, and things because there's work, spiritual work that's needed to be done in that community. So it's a part of your spiritual mission. This is your next destination. And for a few of you, maybe you're already there. Maybe this is something that has already happened, but you're struggling to understand the purpose behind it. Let me tell you, number 3 is marriage. Marriage is representing a commitment where you have obligations. So this is not something that you can just neglect. Okay, like in a marriage, you can't just neglect your partner. Right? You took an oath. You made a vow to your partner. You sign a document, right? An agreement that says, yes, I'm going to commit to this person. So let me see. I want us to do a part 2. Part 2 is going to be about your spiritual assignment in this community. Like I said, some of you, this is something that is happening right now. This is something that has already happened, but you're having a difficult time understanding what it is that God is wanting you to do, right? Like your purpose in this community, because you do have a purpose in this community. And for others of you, this is what's about to happen. You're about to enter your next destination, and it is God's way of assigning you to certain people, places, and things to do work on his behalf. So if you're interested in knowing more about this spiritual assignment, I welcome you to watch part 2. I will put the link to part 2 in the description box. It's very easy accessing part 2. All you have to do is buy the video link, and then you'll be able to watch it here on YouTube as many times as you want. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. Many blessings to you, and see you in part 2.